It takes Kilaya. Go to first, there's a prayer, lineage prayer. We do first English and then go to Tibetan. Safely engaging in the blessings. O pervasive Lord King the Zambo Dorjechi, Sochi Dorje, Lord King, the three supreme companions, the nine karmic sons, spirit, the Nanam Dorje, I supplicate you to clear away outer and inner obstacles. Clear your revelers, God, Chit, Den, Sin, Chit, Lady Dorje, now Yawangpo, Pema Tong Tengsar. Lerab Lengpa and Pema Wanchi. I supplicate you to clear away outer and inner obstacles. The king of wrath, terrifying Varjakumara. The 10 wrathful for Herukas, Yavyom, the Sasu, and the 4 gatekeepers. The 16 Kilaya protectors and the 28 Wancho goddess. I supplicate you to clear away outer and inner obstacles. The outer mandalas manifest as the symbolic material Kilayas. The inner mandala is the perfect awakening of channels and elements as the deities. The sacred mandala is the perfect expression of the waking mind. May the numerous essence of pristine wisdom awareness become manifest. Go to Tibetan. Job dai gain de zang dai dor je je so je dor je je man dor jo zong le je be ge che bar na na bar dor wan de zo se na bar je zer gu je dem je le den dor je I ge wang bo be mai je le zar le ra leng dai be ma wan je la so wan de zo ze na bar je zo ro wo jar bo an jin ze ge ma ra ro je ya yo za zu go ma ye per son je ro wa zo nye je la so wan de zo ze na bar je zor te je ren ze ma ze je per ba sha je da ga la ye na bar se sa je sa jo sem je za zo de san de le re ba ngon jo ro jo Go to the refuge. Page 8. In the deity, my own pristine wisdom and awareness, I take refuge. Entering on liberating wayfaring beings, I generate mind of awakening. All the sacred Samaya pledge of the accomplishment of Vajra Kilaya, I shall not forsake even at the cost of my life. In the deity, my own pristine wisdom and awareness, I take refuge. Entering on the liberating wayfaring beings, I generate mind of awakening. All the sacred Samaya pledge of the accomplishment of Vajra Kilaya, I shall not forsake even at the cost of my life. Ra re la la jab zen je ro ge do wa sim je do parachin be tam se nam so ge ser yang me dong o. The second stage of the accomplishment. From within the state of emptiness, self-nature instantly arises as glorious Vajra king of wrath. He is blue-black in color, with one face, two hands, and rolling apurva, and wearing the glorious wrathful channel grown accompaniments. Purchase up in lotus, sun, moon, and male and female Rudas, with the right leg bent and the left extended in heroic stance. Luminous presence within a blazing mass of promoter wisdom fire. All appearances are the deity. All resounding songs are the play of a mantra. All the thoughts devour within the clarity of Dharmata. Undistracted and free of grasping, recite a mantra. Dong Pe Ngang Le Ra Nye Ge Je Ge Par Che Dor Je Yo Ne Cho We Jar Teng Nai Jar Je Sa Nye Pur We Che Par Dai De Ju Ru Pe Che Je Je Pe Ma Nye Da Re Tra Po Me Teng Sha Nye Je Je Do Da Zur De Yo Ye Ye Me Bong Bar We Long Na Sa. Wa dam je la ye dar da da nga je ro par shar den do sa ra chi nye nga ma ye ze me nga de da be da ge le ge la ya hong be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Ya Hong Be Om Ben Za Ge Le Ge La Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya 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 Home, Om Benza Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home, Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Home. Om Benza Galagalaya Home, 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 Om Benza Galagalaya Om ben zara gala gala ya om be 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 Kilaya home be zagala galaya 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 home Om be zagala galaya 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 om be zagala zagala galaya om be 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 zagala om be zagala galaya 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 om be Galaya home be zagala 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 galaya Om be zagala galaya home 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 be zagala galaya home. So now here chant the mantra silently and I share the teaching here. Teaching today first we go to this sadhana, share from the sadhana, and then if we do to time, and I can go to some more teachings too. So now we go to the sadhana teaching from explain from this sadhana. Dānggē dōjē shācē rāisān rōng yēnjē mē dā dējē bōngjō mbā sārjē lōngbō tāwarā jībē gē shācē jārbē shāblā gē sān sā dōjē jāngcē dē lō nā rō dā mārbā mē lā jīcē gāmbō Mahamudra jarwa jigong be gajil lama nala sorwande jagara benje bula gadenje be manjune galande rome dada landa simbe kane orje Rinpoche la sorwande rome jije yenje bodane te som sanje genje ngowonye Rāngsēn chī gēng gōng sōng dōng zē bē Tsawe lama nalai zorwa de neche ruwa zenge jingang se jambar doje zengla ye la me jime benzo jablai zorwa de gunju toba mowar zinji lo. So first, we chant the mantra, just you can do it silently, mentally chant the mantra. In this mantra, is, you see the little shorter than the other one, right? Normally we chant. What do you think? Do you have any idea for that? No, really, yeah? Okay. So, the mantra is changed according to the different practice. So we call drupa, drupchin, and drobling is accomplishment. So slightly change the mantras, and according to the practice. Even one drupchin, starting first day and then middle of the day, end of the day, end of the drupchin. So this have to change the mantras. So this one is called Nyenpa Nyenyen, and its example is we like example the kids calling the mother, just ask pay attention mother. So the calling the name mother, kids wanted to attention from the mother. So that's kind of this mantra, okay? And we ask Kilaya pay attention us, okay? Help me make close. And the kind of mother close to the child, like that connections. And other one is calling, same time you ask something, ask like, give me something. So give me protection. This is something, they have harmful beings. Give me protection. Sarvam Bengani Pahombe means negative, there's problems, issues. So calling the Kilaya, same time, help me security. Okay? So that's called Sarvam Bengani Pahombe. Sarvam Bengani is the reason is you ask security from Kilaya. And this one, make connection, same as mother carrying the child. Help me kind of caring with you together. So that's why we don't need to say Bengani and Bezakalakalaya homepage. Very simple way. And first connections. And then you can ask security, right? So Bengani is like negative obstacle. Homepage is releasing, right? Go away. So kind of please help me security. And then another, is Om Bezakalakalaya, Om Bezakalakalaya Sambengani Pa homepage, Sarvaside. In here is another mantras. So saying is what this mantra is. Sarvaside Palahong something. Sarvaside. Zakalakalaya. Sarvaside Palahong, yeah. So that means give me accomplishment, Siddha. Give me Siddha connections, enlightening, help me enlightenment. So accomplishment. So that's a different mantras. So on Benzakalaya homepage, it's very simple way, simple. You just connecting, ask Vajrakalaya, make close him, calling him, become best friend or same relationship, mother and the kids. So it's very simple, yeah. And the other one is I'm scared of something, and calling him is help me security. So other one is Siddha is give me enlightening blessing, siddhi, accomplishment. So that's mantras, different mantras here. So what do you need? You can calling it, I think all works, right? Normally chanting first two is more important. If you do the drip chain 7 days, example, this first two is either one you chant mostly, and the end of the day, then chant the last ones, accomplishing mantra. So it's follow the days, practicing, change the mantra too. Then generally you can chant Om Bezakala Kilaya Hong Pek, or you can say Om Bezakala Kilaya Sarambainkanipam Hong Pek. So either way is okay. Even you use this sadhana, and you can use which mantras you more, feel better, what you really need, connections, you can use that mantra. So it's choice. Then Vajrakalaya, the practice, is actually this practice is very popular. I think reason is we wanted to reach enlightenment. Our goal is wanted to reach enlightenment. Then who wanted to reach enlightenment, and then that person was practice Dharma. Yeah, is we call Dharma practitioners. The Dharma practitioner has obstacles. I told you reason is because we are, last night I told you, we are belong to samsara, citizen, and our maras doesn't want out of that samsara. They like to torture us. They like to keep in the samsara, okay? And that's their job. And so that create lots of obstacles. And then we need something very strong, powerful security, protection. So then that's the all enlightened beings activity, one power, energy is Vajrakalaya. Also another we say Vajrapane. So Vajrapane is wrathful. The more wrathful is Vajrakalaya. Become more wrathful is Vajrakalaya. So then Vajrakalaya is so many Dharma practitioners. The practice reason is because when you practice Dharma, and we have to release obstacles. Otherwise, our practice Dharma is not possible to successful. Yeah, so you want to practice Dharma, then another desire obstacles. Mara of form body obstacles, Mara of afflictive emotion obstacles, Mara of death obstacles, Mara of pleasure, enjoyment obstacles. So many different obstacles run over us, and then you lose your practice. You cannot keep going, to continue reach the goal, because in the practicing, then one day you maybe lost your courage, or you lost your time. Many ways you going to lost. So that's the reason Vajrakalaya practice keep you in the spiritual path and help all the negative energy. I think obstacles become source of great resource for Dharma practice. So last night when I share you in empowerment, explain the mandala, many causes of suffering things, object, everything become transformed to causes of happiness. So that's this, Vajrakalaya, especially Vajrayana practice benefited the power. Then you go to more deeper practice, then also you have to challenge you with many obstacles, because all this element is rising to the maras or negative energy, and we need ability to take that in the path, transforming. So, source of become great wisdom, transforming. That's the power of the Vajrakalaya practice. And that's the reason, Vajrakalaya is a very popular. You see many Dharma practitioners, so you practicing Vajrakalaya. There are some practitioners share lots of teachings, like say Khenpo Jime Pinzo, he created sadhana, and he's sharing these sadhanas, empowerment or the ritual or instructions. Then we know Garchen Rinpoche, he does every year Vajrakalaya practice. He's love Vajrakalaya practice. When he practice Vajrakalaya, that's the most joy for him another. So they have their very strong connections. So there knows the Vajrakalaya practices for very powerful for their practice Dharma, and they recognize a thing, okay, and have for many Dharma practitioners, and this realize they're very high spiritual masters practice Vajrakalaya. Not only their need, their drawing is for their students. Their drawing is for the Dharma practitioners. So that's why these many masters do the practice of Vajrakalaya too. Reason that. So then this sadhana you see is Khenpo Jime Pinso went to Nepal, India. So his journey, and he get invitation from Holiness, India. So then he needed something for offer to him. So this is he offered to Holiness, and so that's why Holiness stay until for benefit for others. One reason is for this Vajrakalaya practice. My understanding, okay. So that's the Khenpo Jime Pinso, his aspiration. He said he can help release love obstacle. And so many ways, this is the one of his offering to him. So then Holiness wrote this, the supplication to the lineage gurus. So when Khenpo Jime Pinso meet Holiness, he give this empowerment and ask him to do this practice, like write all this, supplications, become his the lineage holder, Holiness. So that's you can see all these informations. So then you can look to this kurkoma, this sadhana supplications, very profound, very beautiful. So there has, it's a source where these really teachings come from, Dharmakaya states. Last night I explained a little bit already. Then Pema Sambhava practiced Vajrakalaya. He practiced Vajrakalaya, he created so many diversity sadhana. Pema Sambhava achievement, his form is become Vajrakalaya form body. And then, he used Vajrakalaya and subdue all the demons, negative energies, and he has ability to do that. Then he has a spirit dharma, because Vajrakalaya is one reason is all the Buddha's enlightening activity. Then Pema Sambhava activities become increasing, remove all the negative energy and benefit lots of others. Still this power of Pema Sambhava Dharma is still we have, because he practiced this very important Yadam deity, Pema Sambhava. Pema Sambhava is a Nirmanakaya form. So he practiced and he accomplishment the deities, then he can share for us. Someone Nirmanakaya form body have to reach in that accomplishment, and then they can share. So Pema Sambhava, of course, he has many diversity deity accomplishment. The one is important is Vajrakalaya. So he created so many diversity Vajrakalaya sadhanas. So many sadhanas, diversity sadhana. One is we have this, Archie's book, the just recently new one. And there also I put one information in there. One yogi, he discovered Kilaya sadhana. Without Archie, he cannot discover that sadhana. So maybe I share that story right now. Do we have Archie book here? Somewhere here, right? Of course. I bring hundreds, like I don't know where they are. So maybe go to that story is nice to, starting. What do you think? People like to listening the stories, I think. Story helps you become more connections, right? Know any books in the tables?
We just got them from you.
Oh, you don't have any here?
Mary's getting them.
Follow the text is better. Today I follow the text. I remember a little bit the story, but better, go through the in the book what's mentioned. So Kilaya has this their own. See, it's there, but see, David has his own here. They're with him. He carry everywhere with him, I think. Yeah, see here, this is this one. This just opens like you can see here. This last chapter, I think, from this book. So Pema Sambhava have so many diversity sadhana, Kilaya. Then, according to each, these masters discovering the sadhanas, Kilaya. So last night I told you this short one is for us, very simple, easy, kind of this time we can handle. And this soul of Kilaya is, the meaning is very powerful, very short, what we need exactly. And so that's the reason, is one reason is the sadhana is suited for us. And this story, what is called is like Terton Tsaksom Lingpa, Nyingma Terton Tsaksom Lingpa. Tsaksom Lingpa is very close to my hometown, where I was born in Tibet, not too far from my hometown. And as read his stories, like he was born and what he done, the place mentioned the name. Also, I already know where he went, mostly place. So this is the story of Tsaksom Lingpa. A well-known Dharma treasure, revealer of the 7th century. This 7th century, he comes, I think, who was born close to Jamar in Nanchi and lived like a crazy wisdom yogi. He's another like crazy yogi. The crazy yogis, people don't easily like that person, Crazy yogi means like because they have their own view. Their view is like normally this crazy yogi is my way, is a hard way, right? No one can change them, okay? So that's why we call crazy yogis. Then when crazy yogi, when I was young, I went to this I mentioned this one, I went to this holy mountain in Nanjing, in the area of his birth, and circumambulate very often when I went back to visit in 2016, I also went to his region. 2016, I went to there, it's a very big snow mountain, and the people recognize it's a holy mountain. And summertime, many people go to circumambulate. So we went hiking and spent 3 days again circumambulating. I was there 2016, went to the mountain. Tsaksom Lingpa traveled alone and never stay in one place. This Tsaksom Lingpa, the whole story is not here, just short one, okay? So he traveling everywhere. He don't stay one place for any length of time, gathering students. So throughout his life, he discovered numerous Dharma teachings and ritual objects and had many visions. He has lots of visions, diversity visions when he was a young kid. This story is like another very amazing one, Tsalsong Rinpoche, the stories. Particularly of Pema Sambhava and the Yishi Tsogyal. So he has lots of dreaming visions of Pema Sambhava and the Yishi Tsogyal. So this yogis like vision experience, and they go back to during the Pema Sambhava time. For them, the time is not exist actually. So that's the reason, they fear they are be with the Pema Sambhava, and momentarily there's lots this experience. In this story, he needs the existing of Achichich Dharma to revere our Kilaya, Dharma, and recounts how he discovered it. So when he going to discover the one of Vajrakalaya text, and that text is a little longer, cannot compare it in this one. And also normally we use another text, Vajrakalaya, GBI, Ngachin Rinpoche also using. This what right now this story, he discovers more longer sadhana than that. His sadhana is a very long one. Then, what is he, Achichich Dharma to revere Vajrakalaya Dharma and recounts how he discovered it. Involve the special place where the Jama prayer of God monastery was discovered Mon Shongtago is the name of the place. So he discovered the Dharma, Vajrakalaya, same place, I don't know, you hear the story about in God monastery, we have one prayer well. And that prayer well is 24 hours turning, cannot stop. Yeah. So that prayer well also discovered by in this same place. That time also Achi had, discovered the prayer well. So this Tsalsong Rinpoche, he have to go to in this Mon Shagotago, is this place. One night, Tsalsong Rinpoche had a vision of a red Dharmapala, Dharma protector of Vajrakalaya, who gave him explicit instructions. So one night, Tsalsong Rinpoche, he sleep, and this red Dharmapala appeared to him. Red Dharmapala is Pema Sambhava, asked him to protect the Vajrakalaya sadhana. And he told the red Dharmapala, feature one person, the third name is Tsalsong Rinpoche. You have to give it to this text to him. So Pema Sambhava instruction to red Dharmapala. The red Dharmapala always asks Tsalsong Rinpoche, please take the sadhana. Tsalsong Rinpoche has these visions many times. Tsalsong Rinpoche he cannot discover the sadhana because he has some obstacles. So then one night he appeared to again him. He told him he must immediately go to Mon Shagotago. So red Dharma protector told him, no, you have to go. Time is going to expire if you don't go. To the river, the Purva teaching of Vajrakalaya. He would need the existing of a Dakini from Lhasa, who was an emanation of Yishi Tsogyal. So this story is longer, has a very beautiful explain. Okay, we put her short because Achimor or to she helps that part we put here. What happened is Tsatsam Lingpa, he was born in the camp. He just goes everywhere. He went to Lhasa, and this red Dharmapala is often come to him, ask him please come to Moon Tagok shower to discover the sadhana, the Vajra Kilaya. So Tsatsam Lingpa, he needs somebody help. He needs some existence. Existence, he needs Dakini. So without Dakini, he cannot discover the sadhana. And then he need actually the Dakini. Also, I explained when I wrote the book is called Learning of Buddhism, Source of Temporary Happiness. You know that we did in the Gardoma here, the book. And I explaining there has three roots. And the three roots is Lama, Guru, and Yadam, and the Dakini, right? I explained the Dakini. The Dakini means many different meanings, the Dakini. Okay, Dakini has like wisdom deity Dakini, same as Achi, and just normal people Dakini, ordinary people Dakini. He need ordinary people Dakini to discover sadhana actually. But he is very shy guy, very shy, and he cannot ask anyone to help. So the Red Dharmapala say, I can help you. Go to in the city of Lhasa. And he asked him to go which area, and Dharmapala say he can change the girl, like who's more Dakini, who can help her. He changed the girl's mind and go to exactly where, Tsatsam Lingpa waiting in the somewhere in the middle of the road or in the city. Girls can come through that same place. And Dharmapala, of course, these Dakini girls cannot see him. Dharmapala changing their minds, like they can ask something to Tsatsam Lingpa. Tsatsam Lingpa didn't have give answer correctly. They run away girls. So, so that kind of the story is mentioned. So because he is shy, he's shy. He cannot talk with the girls. So then Red Dharmapala lose patience. He asks again, pushing him. So no, you don't have time. And Tsatsam Lingpa was in, Lhasa. Then he was in emanation of Yishi Tsoja. So there also has emanation Yishi Tsoja Dakinis. He need help, support for these Dakinis to discover the sadhana. This was extremely important because it would bring wisdom and method together to remove obstacles. So the Dakini is representing wisdom, and that's why method is he is representing method, and so have to come together, remove obstacles. The Red Dharmapala promised to help him find the Dakini and give him directions to be at a specific spot the next morning. So the Red Dharmapala give all every instructions to him. Tsatsam Lingpa follow his directions, and when he arrived, he saw 5 young ladies. One lady asked him where he was from. So it's good, like she asked this question to him. He cannot ask any question to them. So this lady asked him question. Tsatsam Lingpa answered that he was from Eastern Tibet, but he couldn't think of anything else to say. He paused. Okay. He next asked to see her ring. Then he said, can you see your ring? So I think she has a ring in her finger. He asked to see her ring. And when she gave it to him to hold, she said, okay, I'll give you my ring. Hold. Its wing energy rose up, carrying him far away. What happens? I don't know what that means. So he next asked to her, asked to see her ring. He asked, can you see ring, your ring? So then, and when she gave it to him, so she gave it to her ring, is given to him. To hold, she asked to hold the ring, I think. His wing energy rising up, carrying him far away. So his wing energy comes something. Maybe he ran away. He ran away, actually. He ran away. He took the ring and he ran away. Okay. He looked big and thought the 5 ladies were looking at him because he's a stranger, you know. Kind of, he's stalling, right? He ran away. They're looking at him, but he was unsure. He was unsure. Tsasom Limpa continued his journey. Then he left journey, arriving at a famous turquoise lake called Yamdok Yimso. So then he just left from Plaza.
So he took the ring?
He took the ring, he left from Plaza, he just walking on the way. And he went to Yamdok Yimso, it's another like turquoise lake. Yamdok Yimso is a very beautiful lake. Once again, the red Dharmapala appeared and asked about the Dakini. So the red Dharmapala don't give up him. So I think he think he cannot do it. So he ran away. You know, he think he went to wrong directions actually. This the Turku lake Yamdo Yimso is not the same direction what Red Dharmapala told him you go to discover sadhana. So he went to another other directions. It looks like he ran away, okay? He think he cannot do it. Then Red Dharmapala chasing him again, you know. Red Dharmapala appeared and asked him about the Dakini. What happened Dakini? Tsasom Lingpa said he only had her ring. The Dharmapala said it would have a letter, but he really need a female existing to discover the Dharma. So then Tsasom Lingpa, you know, he ring really cannot have much, right? Maybe some helps. We don't know which kind of help this ring. Tsasom Lingpa then pray for help from the wisdom Dakinis. So he cannot get normal Dakini. So he don't have ability to do that, right? So he ran away. Dakini is, you know, Dharmapala, he bring to him, but he, how to say, he destroy. Yeah, something like he cannot have a connection that. And then, you know, he calling the wisdom Dakini, no, he doing the practice. So wisdom Dakini, pray for help to wisdom Dakini. He saw a white light like that reach from the mountain in the Digong area to where he was. So Digong Monastery, mean Digong Kagyu Monastery in Tibet, you know, he saw that region and rising the light, white light that reached from the mountain in the Digong area to where he was. So the light is coming from that direction to reach to him. It reminded him of a kata in that light. So kind of a kata coming from all the way to him from that direction to his place. He saw the wisdom Dakini and the Dharma protector Achichich Dharma. So he saw Achi there, riding on a more is like kind of a mule, yeah, mule. Mule is not a horse, not, you know, something different. She asked him what he need, because he calling the, you know, wisdom Dakini. Achi is chief of the wisdom Dakini, so she have to come. He also has the ability to call the wisdom Dakini, you know. So Achi come to ask him, what do you need? Then after he explained what he have to do. She said she would help him. So Achi said, I can help you. She instructed him to climb on the mole, right? mirror behind her and close his eyes. She told him, jump to my horse, just close your eye, And then close his eye. And he felt like they were flying. So he don't know what happened. So he just closed eye, like feeling is in the space flying. After a short time, she said, they yet arrived at Mount Shautago. So as she told them, no, we arrived. Journey that ordinarily took 4 days. See, like you go to like journey like 4 days away. Actually, Archie helped him to momentarily he reached that place. Because without Archie, he cannot discover. Time is already going to expire. So then once again, they read Dharmapala appeared and told him to go discover the Dharma. Teaching in the center of the mountain, Pema Sambhava and Yishit Soja had told the Dharmapala to protect until Tsaksom Lingpa arrive. So that's, Dharmapala, he have to take care this, the Kilaya text. In there is until this Tsaksom Lingpa have to arrive. So now he arrived there. Tsaksom Lingpa climbed the mountain until reach a spot blazing with fire. So means like where the Kilaya text. There he found a red locket containing the yellow, scrolls of the Kilaya teachings. Inside were crawling on the locket, indicate it was almost too late for the discovery to take place. So he just, reach and take out and the door is closed. So that kind of time, he get. So without Archie, like normal Dakini cannot have because his time is expired. Archie Chijidoma have him discover this teaching in order to protect the Dharma. Without her help, he would not have been able to retrieve the Dharma. So he cannot discover the Dharma without Archie help. And so that's the story, like and the one of the another Kilaya sadhana has these stories. So Archie, is wisdom dakini. Means like, practitioners calling her can be immediately be there because she don't need a visa to go to another country, okay? And normal dakini, you call like need a visa to go to another place, it take time. So that's the difference, like, the ordinary dakini and the wisdom dakini. Wisdom dakini can be momentarily can able to there. And the normal dakini is, just ordinary normal dakini. There also has according many diversity, levels. Dakini means just who has a compassion, who has love for others, who has more wisdom, tolerant. So that's called dakini. Just the point is okay. And then some can help lots for Dharma practitioner remove obstacles naturally, Some this ordinary dakinis, they don't recognize they are dakini. They don't know they are dakini, but only this high level Dharma practitioners recognize. So you don't have to recognize you are dakini, okay? Some people think I'm dakini, then they are not dakini. Some people think I'm not dakini, so they are dakini. So then you are wisdom dakini, of course, then you know so you are dakini. You know so you are dakini. There are no questions. So that's you have to recognize dakini means. Then here, okay, there's a sadhana. So Kenji Jimmy Pinso, there's sadhana. He also have Archie, vision about Archie, and he wrote Archie the for the Dharma, or to say the prayer to the Achi. We also have in this text too, the text, Achi's prayers. So now we think about this, the supplication text. This supplication text is, yesterday I explained, I think you most understand. And with supplication, you know, the practice of this Kilaya, I supplicate you to is a clear away, outer obstacle and inner obstacles. Yeah, so that reason we practice Kilaya. Outer obstacle, inner obstacles. So we have a lot of different outer level obstacles. The inner is like more is our own afflictive emotions, our own create. Outer level is like someone create, but that also, you know, source of our karma too, and negative emotion, and then they affected to somebody, and then they create obstacle for us and many others. So obstacle means many different kind, and then this sadhana followed by, you know, first part is Guru, supplication to the Guru. And then second section is the supplication to the Yadam deities. So that's the reason, you know, like the Vajrayana practice, Guru and the Yadam Dakini. So we talked, and the Guru is, you know, all is experience in the crown, like our Guru is in the crown. Deity is in the throat and the heart, the Dakini is in the navel. So Dharmapala, Dharma gardens, all is in the navel chakras. So that's why supplication to first is Guru, and then Yadam deity, and the Dakinis, Dharma protectors. So page 4 and page 5, the top is all is supplication to the lineage gurus. So lineage is starting from, say, take the example, Dharmakaya, then Pema Sambhava, he practicing, he accomplishment, Kilaya, then his disciples, lineage, you know, teachers. Then here is this lineage is Nanam Dorje Dingyo is one of Pema Sambhava's most important disciple, and that's you know, Khenpo Jimi Pinzo. He remember he was, you know, this. Nanam Dorje Dingyo, his previous life with Pema Sambhava. And then he has a vision of all this, you know, with Pema Sambhava, he discovered this sadhana. So here is like couple different teachers' name mentioned is like Goje Demte Legding Dorje and Ngakawampo Pema Tontensar Lerabling, but this all is the emanation Nanam Dorje Dingyo. And then this, you know, Lerab Lingpa's emanation is Khenpo Jimi Pinso. So it goes come down that directions, is lineage, you know, or is his emanations. So that's with supplication to Guru is then, you know, clear away outer and inner obstacle, supplication that. Then is second is a king of wrath, terrifying Kumara means. Then Kilaya. Kumara means youthful. Another way we call Kumara means you are youthful. Why is youthful? Reason is like free from death, you know, subdued, Mara of death. So that's why Kilaya form is youthful. You know, some prayers we call Kumara means Kilaya, you are youthful. Praise to him. Kumara. Then the 10 wrath for Herukas. So the Kilaya has 10 wrath for Herukas, Yab Yom. And that's why the big Kilaya's practices, you know, we have this Kilaya and this, in this, you know, Kilaya. I don't know, this too small, maybe can you see? And this ones is, we need 10 like this. And the mandalas put in the 10 directions, 10 like this, you know, represented with these 10 wrath for deities. And Vajrakalaya, long sadhana, big tanka, has all these 10 Radfors in there with him. You know, you can see the tanka has 10 Radfors with Vajrakalaya. So, 10 Radfor, okay, 10 Radfor Herukas Yabyon. The Sasu and the 4 gatekeepers. Then there has 4 gatekeepers. Also, the Vajrakalaya has 16 Kilaya protectors. So there's 16 another protectors. All this big Thanga, the Vajrakalaya mandala Dieter Thanga has all this together. And the 21 choke goddesses. So that's a whole is called mandala. Together it's called mandala, Vajrakalaya mandala. And then deity practice is, Yadam deity practice. Each Yadam deity practice has the ground, path, result, fruition. So that means like, you practicing, because ground is you right now we are in the Vajrakalaya, in the another level we are Vajrakalaya. The nature, innate nature we have, that's called ground. So same is like the treasure object, example like this gold object, Vajrakalaya, this object under the ground somewhere, we don't know, but it is there, so that is called ground. Means like we have the Vajrakalaya in a true nature with us, but we not knowing, that's called ground. In the path, then in the path, so 4 Kilaya, we talk about 4 Kilaya, and immeasurable compassion Kilaya, bodhicitta Kilaya, and the generation material Kilaya, and then the wisdom Kilaya. So yesterday a little bit I mentioned in the empowerment, right? So this 4 Kilaya is on the path. Using this 4 Kilaya, you discover the ground, and the result, achievement, what we have, is accomplishment, discovered. So that's called the ground path result. Each this Yadam deity practice must have to have that. Otherwise, practice is not accomplishment. Yeah, so you have grown, but you don't have a path, then you cannot get. If no result there, then practice is useless. So that's why only practice Vajrakalaya, you can achieve to enlightenment. You reach the goal, omniscient wisdom deity. So that's the reason, practicing must have to have grown path result, these 3. The first, the Dharma, who has knowledge, practitioner, that look to the text, there has a grown path result. So you have that, then text is correct. Without that, text is incorrect. Okay, so the point is like in this Vajrakalaya sadhana text or practice has that Vajrakalaya. And then you go to another teaching, example, with Tara, Chinreze, every this deity, this, sadhana, must have to have that. Then you can accomplishment, practice, get a result. Otherwise, practice is useless. So now, so with supplication to this, deities, Vajrakalaya mandala. So Vajrakalaya mandala, now you see guru, deities. The whole thing is called Vajrakalaya mandala. We take refuge to Vajrakalaya mandala. Taking refuge means like I wanted to become part of, belong to Vajrakalaya citizen, mandala. And that's why we take refuge. And then I want to accomplish my Vajrakalaya practice. I want achievement in, that goal. So I wanted to have also others take into that mandala. So that's called bodhicitta. Yeah, and then, we have to practice. So practice is here. Practice is here is 4 Kilaya mentioned here, very beautifully, very simple way. But this one we have to explain more detail. The outer mandala manifests as the symbol like material Kilaya. So that is in this one. Okay. The Vajra Kilaya, what we mentioned, crown and all the deities and the Dharmapala protectors, all is within in this symbol like material Kilaya has. So that's why this is called the outer mandala. Inner mandala we have, but we need outer mandala. Discover inner mandala. This is the outer mandala manifests as a symbol like material Kilaya. This symbol like material Kilaya help us discover our inner deity, Kilaya within us. Do you understand? So that's called symbol like material Kilaya. Then inner mandala is perfect awakening of channels and elements as the deities. So see here says inner mandala is the perfect awakening of channel and element as the deities. Like now we have channels, we have chakras, all this have to rising to the deity. So, they have up. I told you, the last night, the up is there, so we have to download that up. Okay? So long as you download that up, all the up is rising to, what you need. In there you can find their information. So you open the app, then you can watch or something there, You find something, say what you looking, you can find there. Similar, the waking, channels, chakras, and then same is opening the app, you can see something in there. So what you can see there, you can see with us, the deity is with us. All this deity is with us. So that's the true practice. And that is the essence of Vajrayana practice and, teaching and practice. If we don't have that inner up, then practice is useless. So that's why, we have to open the up. When you open the up, you have a deity in there. So that's why where is the deities? The channels and the elements are the deities. So this is rising to the deities. This, the not just like we sharing like this, like words only. Many Dharma practitioners, when they pass nirvana, okay, the bones, okay, and the score, right? Score. This you see rising to the deity's image inside there. So many monastery has a special object. So when the spiritual master pass nirvana, there kept the skull cups, or there's some practitioners rising inside the skull cup is Vajra statue or image rising inside there, and the bone all has like shapes of these different deities. So you see the long Vajra sadhana. Then Yamitaka, Haryangrua, all this is in the within is like Vajra heart, the throat, and the chakra is different part of body mentioned. So the realizer when they pass nirvana, there each bone has different deity symbols rising to there. So that means the outer sound of that is they have become truly they discovered the mandala. Do you understand? So that's the symbolized meanings. So then the sacred mandala. Sacred mandala as the perfected expression of a waking mind. Sacred mandala is, is the perfected expression of the awakening mind is bodhicitta. The true bodhicitta is rising. So that's called sacred mandala, Kilaya. No, we see Kilaya is why is a powerful deity. The reason is source is this power of bodhicitta. Do you understand? Okay, see the generally ultra level, peaceful means white color. Yeah, and this Vajrayana more this special the practice. The compassion means red or wrathful. Do you understand? So that's why ultra level we recognize actually peaceful means like white color, looking very how to say like loving, kind. So that's called peaceful, loving kindness symbol. But in the inner secret level, the wrathful means red color or this wrathful. Do you understand? Okay, so then that's Vajrayana, the where this inner power is come from is bodhicitta. So the true power is come from bodhicitta, not something other than that. So that's why you see who has bodhicitta, that practitioner, dharma practitioner, that teacher has more power, and naturally has power. Everybody loved that person. What everybody wanted to do it, whatever they say, and then like to do it. Whatever come from that person is powerful. Reason is because of bodhicitta, and then that person come from anything like object is become blessing, protections, power of bodhicitta. So that's why this Vajrayana main power source is bodhicitta. And that's why it's called sacred mandala, is perfect expression of the waking mind, a waking mind bodhicitta. May the innermost essence, persistent wisdom, awareness become manifest. The more inner one essence is awareness. Is called persistent wisdom awareness. So that is our own natural ripa, true mind. So wisdom Kilaya. So that's called wisdom Kilaya. And then other is called Kilaya of bodhicitta. So this two is source and the power of source. So you have energy like power something source. Then that's why we have this light, right? Okay, where this power source energy. So then same like that. Vajrayana is all this metta Kilaya, compassion Kilaya, where this soul come from. And the deity is form body, where this source. Source is the bodhicitta Kilaya and the wisdom Kilaya. So these two, wisdom awareness become manifest. So now in this last the section, in this supplication, the lineage has you see the altar mandala manifests as a symbol like Metta Kilaya. So I'm going to explain that more maybe tomorrow. Okay, that this you have to know. It's very beautiful instruction. Then inner is inner is one is mandala is you waking the deity, like you visualizing, you meditate. Is always your form is visualizing, meditating Yidam deity. So this two is like another is kind of front generation. One is second is kind of self generation. Self generation, waking up yourself. Front generation help you that discovering. So something like front generation is the same as like we have some special of the machines they can find some special object where they're hidden. Okay, so using that object, say, okay, that you can dig here, you can find. Same like that is, this author symbol like Maitreya, Kilaya, or front generation is helping that, discovering inner. And then inner discover is, you using something, you find something. So that founding is, you found yourself as the deity. It's called self-generation. And we can, discover ourselves as the deity. This deity, how can we found is what is the true essence of the deity, bodhicitta and wisdom, these two, right? So that's why in this supplication prayer is very, very beautiful. You read this, you understand the whole the Vajrakalaya text, sadhana, the meaning. So then we go to, today I focus more in this, text. So more in this the text, page second is, page 8, sorry, page 8 is the refuge, bodhicitta. So refuge, so we have to take refuge to know, is Vajrakalaya mandala. So now where is Vajrakalaya mandala? Is the deity, my own pristine wisdom awareness. I take refuge means like we have that within us. We take refuge to ourselves. Not ordinary conceptual thoughts, mind, delusion, So true is free from the, conceptual thoughts, pure mind nature. And we have to take refuge to that. That is the deity. So now, this go directly to actually refuge, is go directly to the wisdom Kilaya. Where we're going to take refuge, we have to take refuge to wisdom Kilaya. Where is wisdom Kilaya? Wisdom Kilaya is within us, our own inner true nature mind is wisdom Kilaya. So we have to discover that, we have to know that, we take refuge to that. And when you chant this, read, deity, my own pristine wisdom awareness, I take refuge, you just try to get into your nature mind. Go let go of this conceptual thoughts. Then you're really taking refuge. So that's why it's called, this wisdom is a power, very powerful, cutting all these conceptual thoughts. So you read this, into your mind nature, you feel release all conceptual thoughts. And you feel then yourself is a Kilaya, Vajrakalaya, and you're taking refuge to your own yourself. This fear is very powerful. Do you understand? So that's the refuge, like directly go to the wisdom Kilaya. These two different ways we approaching realization. One is directly go to wisdom Kilaya, then generate bodhicitta, then generate compassion, then comes to all this manifestation, author symbol like Vajrakalaya. Do you understand? So come from like source. And then another is like we go to using this, author symbol like Kilaya in the front generation, and then go to in the inner, self-generation, generate compassion, and then go to bodhicitta and go into wisdom Kilaya. So that's go to stages, step by step up. And in this sadhana, the like a reason is go direct to wisdom Kilaya, okay? Shortcut. Is other direction you go is take time. Take time, okay? It's hard. You meditate more Mahamudra Dzogchen, then you have ability to shortcut deity practice. you come directly to the wisdom, then come to, more to like come step down, right? You how to say, you arrive in the top of the building, example, and then you're coming back from there down. So similar like that, okay? So it's go directly to this wisdom awareness Kilaya. Then that is a non-conceptual, no duality. You have to know your own true nature, and you're in that state. Then easily you generate bodhicitta, because true bodhicitta is come from that. Last night I told you, like, relative bodhicitta is not easy to generate. You lose law easily. And we meditate love, compassion, we practice bodhicitta, and follow relative level is not easy. Okay, so have to like use to this person's my mother. Okay, I want to wish them have happiness, generate love, and then you think about, oh, it's used to my mother, I want to help them free from suffering. Used to my mother, I want to liberate. So that idea move to how many beings? So it's limited sentient beings. Limited sentient beings means like you cannot move to everyone. So then you cannot think like, going to help every being is a liberation. In that conceptual state, it's not possible. I don't know, you have, I don't have that. I try many times, it's always didn't go correctly. I mean, it's sometimes feel good, but not like what text mentions. I don't get a feeling that 100% not possible. Do you understand? So maybe I'm sharing teaching is maybe not incorrect, but it's too honest. It's not good, Really, too honest, it is not good. Right? Then go to in this, you meditate one, like long as you have like mind is really resting, no conceptual, no thought rising, feel very peace, like same as like space. And then you generate bodhicitta is possible. So you feel everybody's oneness in that state. You are also, you feel you are deity, you feel everyone's oneness in the deity or guru. You have ability to, I want to have everyone into that state. So you have ability to think that. You feel that, really. And then you can think, generate like compassion. It's possible in the true, like, immeasurable compassion. It's possible there, because in that state it's oneness. So, you can feel everybody is the oneness state. So then what you're saying is you exactly be in that state. What you want, you're already in that. So you can feel that is everyone is key into that state. Then you really know everyone is a Buddha. So then you have a true compassion there together. Do you understand? And then the manifestation, this Metta Kilaya, is then you can have ability to take birth to help go to realms. Manifestation, Metta Kilaya is your body is become Metta Kilaya, same, your manifestation is Nirmanakaya form. So you can, manifest millions Vajrakalaya emanation to help others. Do you understand? So this is the Metta Kilaya is become result. Result is like, that is happening for beings, So see, like we say, I'm going to achieve enlightenment, so we have to realize, I want to have other beings. Then you come to, like, see, you have realize your wisdom Kilaya, and you then true bodhicitta arising, true compassion comes, and then you can manifest it. Metta Kilaya, symbol like Kilaya, Nirmanakaya Kilaya. Okay, so then you have ability, you go to different realms to benefit. So then you're no longer suffering in samsara, you have ability to help others. Do you understand? So that is the become result. So in here is see we take refuge. You really get into that, your mind into nature, and you meditate. You feel Kilaya. Then you can say all the secret samaya. I mean, you can bodhicitta is easy, like entering or liberating wayfaring beings, I generate mind or awakening, or the secret samaya pledge over accomplishment of Kilaya. Everything is included in that state, nature state. I shall not forsake even at the cost of my life. So then you feel like you're not going to lose that. Even you die, you never lost that nature, that practice power. You feel you are free from death, and then you can take easily this thinking about this. I shall not forsake even at the cost of my life. Life, death is nothing important. You really knowing is truly not dying. The death is always a delusion state. You have this ability become promise. Otherwise, we very strong fear for death, and say I'm not going to give up my practice even causes of my life. Is maybe you cheating. Not honest. I mean, another level we say that, but another we cannot do that. Do you understand? So my understanding is okay. Long as you have this pristine awareness, wisdom, then you have bodhicitta, everything. Then the death is is a delusion state. Nothing important death means. Birth, death is just delusion. And dreaming, same, for them. And that's why then it's like I'm not going to give up this true practice until my cause is alive. It's very easy. Do you understand? So then you really can promise, or like you can take this commitment easy. So that's why we have to more go into inner practice. Then next is second stage of accomplishment. Okay, so now I think we time finish here, right?
10:40.
Yeah, 10:40 is we almost finished the terms. Is this part I share tomorrow, and so many information. Kilaya. It's a good thing I don't need any preparation for Kilaya. When I share, it's just I can find many sources naturally. So we can talk this tomorrow again, and then also next week also we practice teaching. So we have an ability to go more Kilaya. It's good is change the year Kilaya, and so changing year is a perception, right? And our own perception. No, mostly internationally, the change year is coming very soon, right? Okay, so see, in example, Tibetan perception, when Tibetan New Year comes, the before that New Year, so the performing Kilaya practice. And so very important for that, for the Tibetans. Do you understand? Then, generally see this New Year is International New Year is coming very soon. So internationally, and very important this time, I think, is Kilaya. Do you understand? So it's a perception, New Year is not really exist. That's why I don't need to celebrate New Year. It's New Year celebration is a fake for me. It's not, nothing important. Do you understand? But we have to follow the traditions. Sometimes we have to follow the people's perception. There's no choice. So we have to do it. That's the make fair happy, people. So truly, reality, actually, we do all these different kind of celebrations, followed by the death, timing, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, Losar, everything is fake. Celebration, birthday. Good luck you have every day birthday. You go back to child again every year. See, we don't have even like in the delusion stage we have only one birth, one life. We have one birth. But people like to birthday every year. We have to accept that. So one of very special master Chandakirti, he wrote the Mayamika book. He said actually truly we don't have two truth, only one truth, absolute one truth. But we have to follow by relative truth. We cannot debating with these worldly people. He said I can debate with realizer or scholars, but I can't debate with worldly ordinary people. Just follow them is easy, better, what their perception. So that's why we have to do it. Every year we have to celebrate our birthday, okay? And the New Year, but don't attach fixation to that. That's also delusion. Some days you don't get to celebrate a birthday or New Year, what you want, don't fixation to that. That's also delusion, yeah? Okay, so now go to the sadhana practice. We're going to do conclusion, the first part, because many Sangha cannot come back again evening session, afternoon sections. So everybody need completion practice, whole thing. So that's why I'm going to do conclusion practice here. We go to page 11. Om Benza Kilaya Home, 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 Om Benza Kilaya Om Benza Kilaya Home, 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 Om Benza Kilaya Home. Om Benza Kilaya Home, 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 Om Benza Kilaya Home. Go to Achi Sadhana. First we do Vajak Sava. Om Benzara Sato Samaya Manipalaya Benzara Sato Dinoba Ditadro Me Bava Sude Gayo Me Bava Sube Gayo Me Bava Anirado Me Bava Sarva Side Mentrayan Sarva Karma Isezai Me Zidan Sheyang Guri Hong Ha 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 ho Bangaven Sarva Dada Gada Benzara Mame Men Benzara Ba Maha Samaya Sato Achi, the sky blue of mountain azurite echoes in your youthfulness. The strands of your blood cord hair hanging below you like a veil. With one face and two hands, the right holder to go chipper, while the left holds the fresh red heart of a hostile spirit through your mouth. Your three string eyes cause the three worlds to tremble. Bring peace to those of your fortunate children, whose commitment is strong. Constrain them with a profound loving kindness from very depths of your heart. As we make offerings to you, please become our patron deity. When we call upon you, please become our friend and companion. to Achi children, Lamb of the Dharma, and to all her retinue. I pray and make offerings enthroned your in power. May all your wishes be fulfilled. In according the commitment of the Master of pure awareness of you, do not nor transgress your summon out and bonds with myself and your gain. In any way whatsoever, and to perform my enlightening activity is full. More particularly, may the teaching of the oral transmission of the Drikong lineage come to complete fill the entire earth. The various orders of monastic community keep their concept, ethic, practice pure, and the power of wealth and the veterans and donor increase. Safely realize all the goals in their entirety. Go to Tibetan. Ngô Giang Nam Ngôi Yê Mê Lan Zô Jin. Offering. Thang Do Rar Ba Se Me Cơ Gia Kê. Shar Je Sa Nye Ye Be Tru Gu Dang. Yung Be Tra Nye Mar Bo Shar De Sor. Da Me Ye Be Se Som Yom Yom Si. Tam den kar den bala ne se chu na gu shen dom na dong zho si a si che zhong kor dang che bala so long chu dong a sor tu dang gang ngen ce ren zhen ji be ka shen dang ta da nam jor da ge da ce le Nam Yam Dan Chen Le Nyer De Long Che Ba Zhi Gong Ga Ju Den Ban De Norn Zeng Chong Gen Yong Sen Gen Ba Dang Gen Den De Nan Tong Ten Chen Zang Yen Jin Da Cho Na Nga Dang Jur Wa Je Samdup Ma Li Nyer Den Zhe Bar Zu Jar we ten song te de wa mo che zhen jiu be yin jiong we dang zai jin a chi chu zhong kor dang jie ba la so long ju dong 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 gen dong ju. Okay, so now we skip the top part. Page 11. In the oneness of Buddhahood, the unwavering equal nature, the domain of appearance marked with the characteristic of any negative is non-existing. By transcending grasping to all dualistic distinctions, delight fully in this offering of the great equality. Nyam nye me yo nyam be san je la, ngen don se me ju yor gan ya me, zong zen se ma gen len de ba ye, Nyam ba je bin chu ba nam ba ro ma ben za ho. Next, page 22. Home. Utterly savage your wrath demeanor, where enacting peaceful means cannot bring about beneficial change. Such wrathful embodiment of the Sugata manifests enlightening acts. To the Vajra activity of gathering and emanating are offered praise. Shen de dog jen dong ba la she we pen bar men jor de chowo de jen she ge ze dor jen de chu si la du. Hong May all Vijadara, knowledge holder of Dorje Yuna, accomplish Kilaya of existence. May all the Varja Kilaya deities of appearance phenomena accomplish the promoter of wisdom Heruka. Tibetan Dorje Yuna Renze Nam Sepa Dorje Druzuje Sepa Dorje Purpela Yishi Chowo Drupazu Om Benza Kulakulaya Savaside Pala Hong Om Benza Kulakulaya Savaside Pala Hong Om Benza Kulakulaya Sarvaside Pala Hong. The dedication. The appearance of the deity without dissolving and free from fixation is released into the equality of Dharmata, the play of all appearance and the concept of the six sources. Arise as the promoter of wisdom of awareness, emptiness. Lanai mede shimbami, chi nye nyambe ngangde lu, cho zhou nang do ror pa gen, rei dong yi xi jin de xiar We meditate here. Page 25, dedication. By this virtue and by all the excellent deeds of the past, present, and future, may the streams of all beings, pervasive as space, be brought to complete fruition. And through all the beings' realization themselves as inseparable from the principal deity, may the mandala of self-grasping be actualized. Gewa indi zon de zon le zeke, ka cha zhu wei ju la yong mi ne, gen jia rui jie zo da yer mi ba, ra nang jing ko rong ong de ju wa re shu. Oh, within the single expression of the constant activity of the great glorious one, Kilaya, through enlightening compassion means all malevolent spirit of the three realms of existence are tamed. With inconceivable miraculous deeds aim to tame in whatever ways needed. May the auspiciousness of the concord Varya Kumara be present. O Barje Yonzo Chele Chekenga Luje Tabje Sisong Do Bander Kandar Zebe Chondro Same Cha Chomde Dorje Yun Kaji Benzar Kilaya Hong Pe Om Benzar Kilaya Hong Pe Om Benzar Kilaya Hong Pe Om Benzar Kilaya Hong Pe. Okay, so we take the break and finish the morning first section. In Asia Sangha is very late, so good night. Go to good sleep, come back to tomorrow morning, right? Tomorrow. Huh?
9 a.m.
Oh, tomorrow 9 a.m. So they are tomorrow evening.
There tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so see you tomorrow.
上师，
感恩上师，
感恩义师，
感恩上师，
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 上师，辛苦了，
morning practice.
辛苦了啊！
感恩上师，
辛苦了，上师，
上师，感恩义师，
各位伯爵来，
上上心，
上师，
上
上师，上师
Talk to Jay. Thank you.
Thank
you, everyone.
感恩各位师
Thank
父，
you, Rinpoche 啦
Thank
，Thank you,
感恩上师，
Thank you, Khenpo 啦，Thank you, Khenpo 啦，
上师，
Gracias.
挂圣节，挂圣节，挂圣节。
阿弥陀佛。
阿弥陀佛，
感恩上师，感恩义师，
感恩上师，谢谢大家，
感恩上师，
谢谢大家。
感恩
义师，
感恩上师，
上师得了。Obrigado, Rinpoche. Obrigado, Rinpoche.
We have a morning practice. Come back to practice. Take short break. Short break.
感恩上师，
上师吉祥如意。
Thank you, Rinpoche. I love you. 感恩上师，感恩翻译老师。